Hi, welcome to NetLab Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today we're playing Catherine. The
cities of the Tsarina.
Of the Tsarina, yes. So
that wasn't very well coordinated.
That wasn't, okay. But it works. So in Catherine, we are playing counselors to Catherine the Great in the year 1762. We are trying to do all sorts of things to earn victory points and favor to be named like the most powerful person with the Tsarina. So take a look at the table. The setup for this game is really quite simple. This is a pretty fast-playing game.
It is.
It's going to be played over the course of 3 decades, which is really, I would say, 3 eras with four rounds per. Yeah. Well, it's more like 4 turns per round and 3 rounds. Yeah. I guess if you want to put it that
semantics.
way. Yeah, it's all semantics. So the setup for this game is really quite simple. The board for 2 players gets 2 of these tokens, and the city tells you exactly what type of tokens go on each. These are just goods. They represent different goods that we're going to be collecting throughout the game. Each of us has an objective card that we've drawn, and it really just shows a display of different goods. And depending on how many you're able to acquire throughout the game, you'll be able to earn various amounts of victory points. We each have 6 cards. It's really 1 deck of cards. They're called project cards. They're going to be the whole premise of this game is playing these project cards out.
Yep.
We'll explain how that all works, but basically, this game isn't really like set in the traditional turn order sense.
Right.
In that we're going to basically draw 2 cards, play 2 cards, activate a card, and then go again. And we're going to do it 4 times. It happens really fast over the course of 3 rounds.
Yes.
And after each round, we're going to do an interim scoring, which is really quite simple, and then we're going to move on. So we'll show you how the mechanics of the cards work, which is really quite unique. And I think that's really the whole
that's really the crux of the game.
Engine of the game. Yeah. So at the end of the game, we're going to score 3 major things. We're going to score for cards in our hands. We're going to score for the objective card, and we're going to score for links on cities. Well, how many cities are able to connect contiguously.
Yeah, and looking at the map here, I mean, at first glance, you might be thinking, oh, maybe we're doing area control or something like that. We're not. The only probably mechanic that you're familiar with would be that we are looking to link like contiguous cities to get the most amount of points.
Exactly. So with that said, we're going to jump right in and start playing, I think.
Yeah.
The first thing you do at the very beginning of the game, you're dealt 6 cards, and you're going to take basically 3 of those 6 cards and lay them out into your offer. Now, your offer is basically, it consists of 2 rows, so to speak. And each row is different. So the top row of cards, and it's 7 wide. The top row of cards is your action card.
Right.
And the row below it is an activation card. And the only real purpose of the bottom row is to activate the cards above it. Bottom cards don't do anything other than activate it, as long as they match in color. So we're going to start laying out cards here.
Yep.
For our 3 cards.
Yes, this is you only do this at the.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to play it right up to the top of the board.
Perfect. So we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm gonna do a weird game this time.
I am too. I think I'm gonna play this a little bit different than the last time we played. So we go with that one, and I'm gonna go with that one. There you go. Those are my 3.
There. Those are my 3. How weird is that?
Yeah. Basically, the cards have symbols on top and symbols on bottom, and I'll go over it really quick before we start. So you'll see my 3 cards that are in play. Each card is slightly unique in that they have different things. So if it has symbols of cannons or books or these good symbols, those are goods that are going to be in my supply right now.
I was going to say your supply.
Yeah. So you don't spend them, but that's what I have, and you'll see what that means later. If it has the name of cities, that means you're going to be able to place a residence in one of those cities if you activate that card. So now, basically, the way the turns are going to go, as we said, we're going to get 2 cards each, and we are simply going to just play 2 cards. 1 card to the top and 1 card underneath. Now, the way this works is the cards on top can be activated. The cards underneath, as we said before, they activate the cards above them. And you activate the actions at the bottom of the card. We'll explain how that works, as long as the color matches. That's the key.
That is the key.
So you play your cards face down.
Yep. So I'll play this one here and
I'll
then
play that
decide
one,
what I want to
and
activate.
I'm going to activate, I believe, this one here.
I'll do this
Maybe.
one. Sure, why not?
So what you do is now we reveal. So we'll reveal the top card. So now this is going into our, we'll reveal the top card.
Sorry.
So this is going to go into our action supply, and we're going to play until this hits 7 cards. Then beneath it, we reveal it. As long as the color matches, it doesn't matter what's on this card, which is why they're not really on camera, because you don't need to see what's on the card.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to just see that it matches in color. And then we're going to each activate the cards. I mean, I just let her go, and then I go. It just keeps it.
Even though like the rules say you can do it simultaneously,
Yeah.
but it's like, I don't know.
Doesn't matter. So
Usually do things that way.
what is the action on your card?
All right, so I have one of these city cards, so I can activate. I can put a residence in one of these cities. So I think I'll go.
The way you know that is the action is this symbol right there,
little
and that's a
house.
little house. That means you can build a city on residence on any one of the cities listed on this card. So go ahead and pick your city.
Okay, I think I will go to Novgorod.
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 So you place it on a city with goods. You take
You
one
get
of the
those
goods.
Yep, and then now these goods stay in my supply forever. So it's not like having them at the top of the cards where they might go away.
And you'll see
I
how
just
that
get
works.
to keep those forever.
Now, below the action you took is a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
And if you have every one of those symbols, as your card says, you would get to go one up on the favor track.
Right.
We're both down here at the bottom. Favor track really represents, and I'll go over that real quick so you see what I'm talking about. The favor track has 3 sets of numbers. The number on the left represents your hand limit. The number in the center represents victory points that you'll score
During interims.
during interim scoring. And on the right is a multiplier that you're going to use when counting your links later at the end game. Only in end game, your contiguous city links.
Yeah.
So I activated, as you saw, this blue card, which is, again, build a residence in one of these cities. And you know the cities are in the blue area. That's how, so if you're having trouble finding them, they're right over there. So basically, I have my choice of cities here. And I'm just trying to find the best fit for what I'm trying to do. Where's the other one? This isn't the best city, but I'm going to go with Orenburg. So let me go back to the board. I'm going to build Orenburg, my residence at Orenburg. Take one of these blue tokens. I'll just keep it up there in my supply. And then we go ahead and draw 2.
Yep.
And my bonus was if I had 2 books, I'd go up the favorite track. I don't have 2 books in my offer. So real quick, all of these symbols. Right now I have 3 cannons. One of these... So I now have 2 of them because I have one in my collection, whatever this item is. It looks like I don't even know what that is.
Looks like anchovies.
It looks like, I'm not sure what that is. But that's like my supply. And as long as if I were to have 2 books up there, I would have been able to move up once on the favorite track, but I don't.
Maybe it's tuna.
You think
It's
it's tuna
probably
fish?
it's a tin with a fish, some kind of fish.
Actually, here it goes. Iron, food, caviar, and fur.
See, it is caviar.
That is caviar. Yeah. Okay, so that's the caviar. So I drew my 2, you draw your 2. We're going to play them out again. Yeah. So that's how this is going to go. This is going to go for 4 rounds. We're going to do this. And I'm not sure where this is going.
Yeah, I don't know really.
I think I know where I'm going.
Oh, wait a minute. I screwed up.
Why? What'd you do?
So did you. Because I can't actually take these cards.
Yeah, you can take the cards because you're allowed to take above your hand limit at the beginning of each round.
Oh, yeah, the beginning of the round. Okay. Yeah. That's I was just trying to get points.
In this game, there are so there's and I'll go here. There's very specific rules, and this gets a little confusing, which is why it's understandable that happened, because it's hard to wrap your head around the rule here. In this game, you are allowed to go over your hand limit once. That is at the beginning of every round with those 2 cards that you draw. You're allowed to go above your hand limit. Every other time you draw cards in this game, when you're at max hand limit, for every card you would have drawn, you get a point. It will happen throughout the game. You'll see that. So it's you just have to remember that at the very beginning of the round, you're allowed to draw above your limit. And it's the only time, and it's when you draw those 2 cards. So
right.
Just want to be very clear with that. That's the hardest rule in this whole game.
Yeah.
Is to grasp that. The next hardest part is to choose the 2 cards that you're going to put down.
Apparently, right?
For some of us.
Some of us are having
I was
a big
hoping that by the time my
challenge.
long-winded explanation was over, you'd have been done, but clearly that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
All
there.
right, so
There.
there. I will go here. Okay, so
right.
let's see. You want to go ahead and activate yours? What do you got?
Sure.
Let's see what you have.
All right, so I got some cannons. And then I'm going to activate this one here.
All right, so you got another building,
Yep.
residence,
So
and then
another
the
building.
bonus is discard 1 card and go up the
Crown.
favor track.
Yes, which I think I
So
should do.
you have to build a residence
So
and
I will
one of those
build
orange
a
joints.
residence in Nizhny Novgorod.
And now you're only another rule is you're allowed to only have 1 of your residents per city.
Per city, yeah, of course.
Do you have? You can take the bonus, discard a card, go up on the track.
I'm going to do that, yeah. Here, you can have this guy.
All right, so discard that. She goes up 1 on the track. Go to my tableau. I've got these 2. So now I've got so many cannons. It's ridiculous. So down here we're going to activate. I'm going to build a residence in. I will build in. Let's do Kharkov. Right there, and I'll take some of this leather. Yeah, so I built
Pelt.
it out. Built it out in Kharkov. Is it a pelt?
It looks like
it's
a
fur.
pelt.
I'm sorry, it's fur according to the rules. So I did that, and then the next bonus on my board, as you see, is if I have 2 books in my tableau, which I do, I get 2 points.
Great.
So I'm going to go up 2 points on the victory point track. And that is it. You'll always, after you play your cards, you typically will go down to your hand limit unless you've discarded cards. That's the only time you really don't have that. So here we go. And the way you keep track of how many times you're going, as I said before, is when you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in your top action row. That's when you know you've gone too far. And it's time to call it in. All right.
I'm just going to start like kind of doubling up on these.
Yeah, do whatever you want, man.
Well,
Oh, well, you
I'm
gotta
just
move over.
saying,
Yeah, so you
because-
have all this room over here.
Can they see?
Like literally, yeah, you have like, look at all the room you got over there.
Oh, yeah, I've got so much room. Okay.
Yeah, I said you can only come up to the X, but you have as much
Yeah,
room
okay.
on the left as possible. Yowzers. Okay, so I really want to go like that, and I would like to go and activate. We'll do this. Okay, so you good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what you got.
Okay. And I'm activating this other city one. I'm just building so many residences right now. Wait a minute. I played this. I never put my thing out.
What thing?
Did I?
That's not a build a city.
1, 2.
Oh, it is.
Oh, this is my third one.
Yes,
Okay,
your third.
yeah, this is right. Okay.
Man, so many.
I'll tell you. Past 9:30.
Yeah.
My brain shuts
So I
off.
have to be on my game.
Okay. I guess I'll go to, do I want to go to St. Petersburg and get a crown? Or do I want to go to, where else can I go? Viborg?
Viborg or Riga?
Or Riga. Riga's all the way
so
over there.
any of these
Eh,
3. Boom, boom, boom.
far away. No, I better go to St. Petersburg. Okay.
Good?
Yep.
All right. So looking at what I have here, yeah, I'm a little close. I'm going to have to bring these cameras out a little bit. So I'm going to activate this one. And we've got books. I can get a card for every
Yeah.
book. 1, 2, 3. Here's where we go. Hand limit, right?
Yes.
I already have my hand limit. So
Yes.
instead of drawing cards, I'm going to get 3 points.
Yep. That's me.
1, 2, 3.
I'll take your points then.
No, thank you. So that's how that works. You can't draw above your hand limit unless it's in 2 cards at the beginning of the round. So that's another way to generate points.
Yeah.
Also, if I have 3 cannons, which I do, I get to go up. For every 3 cannons, I get to go up a crown on the favor track. So I
Nice.
do get to go up 1. Now my hand limit's 4, as well
Okay.
as yours.
Good.
So we are going to go 1 more card,
Yep.
and that's it. So
Okay.
you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so 2 cards. This is our last card for the
For the decade.
The decade. They call them decades.
They call them decades.
They call them decades. All right, so let's see how I want to finish this. This is mighty challenging.
Is it though?
It actually is. Considering what I want to do here.
Do that and this maybe.
Yeah, I'll do
Let me
this.
just see where these places are.
And
Oh, yeah,
I'll do this. All right. You good?
I'm thinking about where. Yeah, I guess so. I'll do this. See
Good.
how that goes. Yep.
All right. So, what do you got?
All right. So I've got more cannons. Dun 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 dun. And another city.
All right. So you're building yet another city.
Yet another residence.
All right. Where are you going?
I will build in Kazan.
Kazan.
Right there.
And you get one of those.
Chips.
I think that's food.
Looks like grain to me.
Yeah, just food.
Yep.
All right. That's the only bonus you get from that? Nothing else?
And well, yeah, I don't have the red.
That's the
that
fur.
pelt. Yeah,
The fur.
the furs.
Boots with the fur. All right. So I've got these two. Let's flip them over. So I'm activating this green one. And if for every book, I draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4 books, 4 cards. I have 3 cards. My hand limit is 4, so I do get 1.
And you get 2 points.
3 points. I have 4 books.
2, 3. Oh.
Yeah, so 3 points because I have 4 books. If I have 3 cannons, which I do, I go up once again.
Very good.
The favorite track. No, now, as you see, we are at our 7. So that is the end of the decade. So we're going to do an interim scoring.
Yep.
So the first thing you do, and on the board, it pretty simply tells you right here, if you just follow this down.
Yes.
So we're going to score cannons first. So the player with the most, and this is for 2-player only, is how this works. The player with the most cannons gets 4 points.
Yep, that's me.
I'm sorry, 2,
That's
4,
me.
you have 6
I have
cannons?
6. Yes, I do.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize you were pushing cannons that hard at the end there.
I know.
Next is books. So if you have the most books, which I do,
Yep.
I get to place a residence anywhere.
Yep, and you get to take the bonus.
And
Well,
I
not
get to
like
take,
bonus,
whatever the good
whatever
is,
the
right?
thing
So
is
I'll
there.
put a bonus house there. I'll take the horseshoe. So this is iron.
Cool.
So there you go. That was my bonus. The other player doesn't get anything. In 2 players, the first player gets it. Everybody else gets nothing. The next one is the for every residence you have, you get a point.
Yeah.
If you have a residence on a location with a point, you get an additional point. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 houses out there, right?
Yep.
So you get 4 points. I've got 1, 2, 3 points. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's residence. And then we get just straight up points for here. So where are we at? 1?
Yep. We each get 1.
Yep, so you get the points for the center
Yeah.
of where you are on the track here, the favorite track. And then finally, we sweep. Now you're going to sweep all the cards that you've activated. So everything with
Yes.
2 cards, you're going to basically pull out
But
of
don't.
your...
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes it's difficult to do it the way you did it because if you take them away, you might not remember
forget.
which ones you activated.
Yep. So that's it. Draw,
These are all
push
going.
everything back down.
And you will be left with
3 cards.
3 cards.
Right, that's how this works. So you reset it back again.
I'm just gonna build to the left. That's probably easier.
Now we draw up 2 cards at the end of the first 2 decades. So how many cards do you have?
I have 2.
So you'd get the full 2.
I get. Oh yeah, I do get the full.
You get the full 2. I have 4 cards. I don't draw them because it's at my hand limit. So I get 2 points.
Yes.
So it's kind
Well
of
played,
good.
sir. Well
Yes, it's kind
played.
of good to not play those cards out to the floor. So we are starting the next, the second decade. After this decade, we'll do another interim scoring, and then it's the final decade. So that's it. You do 3 of these. So as we begin, here's your 2 cards.
Very good.
So you got to keep an eye on because you're losing your symbols. That's what we meant earlier by you're going to lose the symbols that
Those
you had.
temporary ones, yeah.
And you're going to gain whatever's left over, right? So you got to kind of set yourself up for the next round, which therein lies the challenge, I believe.
Therein lies the game, actually.
All right, so I'll go with that, and then we'll activate. Now you can activate the card you just put down if you so choose, which is what she's doing, because you haven't seen us do that yet, I don't believe.
Yeah.
This is challenging.
Is it though?
But it is, yeah. Eek. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, there you go. What do you got?
Okay, I've got more cities.
Wow.
I'm just going all cities this
Yeah,
game.
you are.
And I'm going to take Archangelsk.
You reach it?
Yeah, I can reach it. I don't have a baby
Used
strapped
to
to me
you,
today. So.
Used to you having alligator arms. So. Do you have the materials for the next one?
What do I need? 2 of those? No,
Nope.
I don't.
Okay. So what we have here is this one. So discard 2 cards one time to build a green residence.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So this one's lets me build it anywhere in the green, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. That is cool.
Yeah. But I have to discard 2 cards. That's the rub here, man.
Yeah, that's tough.
I will discard these 2. And I will build a house on Smolensk. And then, so I went on to Smolensk. And I'm going to, if I have 2 leather, which I don't, I would have gone up a crown. That stinks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next card.
Okay, thank you.
Well, next 2 cards.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do this.
Got it?
Maybe. Hold on. No. Don't like you that one. I'll go this one. All right. What do you got?
Oh. All right. That guy. And I'm activating this.
Discard a card once and go up twice in the favor track.
So I will discard this one. And I go up twice. Whoop.
All right. And what's your bonus? Discard another one to go up again.
To go up again. Wow, do I want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I don't know that I like to take my counsel from another councilman. It's also trying to gain favor. But I will. I'll do it. This is my game, right? I'm pushing it up. So.
I guess that's
I'll ditch this one here. Yeah,
all right.
go up again.
So you go up again. What do
I'm
I?
clearly not playing the hand limit game.
No. I'm not now either. I've got rid of a ton of cards. So this one is discard a card. Yeah, this is very expensive. So I'll discard a card and I'm going to go up 2. I can do that once, same as you. I can discard another card to go up again. So
Are you doing my
thing?
thing?
I'm not. I'm not
Okay.
going to go up again because I don't want to run out of cards here.
Okay.
So we're going into the next round. 2 more cards.
Yikes.
Ooh, man, that's brutal.
Yeah, this is brutal. Not what I needed. Interesting, though. Not what I needed.
Yeah, this is challenging.
Yeah, for sure.
Very challenging.
Wait. I need to put a card below.
Good?
Yep.
All right, what do you got?
More armies.
Well, you're bringing out so many cannons.
That's all I keep getting. I'll play this guy.
All right,
So
so
do
you're
this thing
triggering
again.
this thing, which is
I don't know that I
discard
wanna
cards for more
Get
favor.
rid of all my cards. I mean, I don't really like these cards.
Yeah, get rid of them both. Go up 3 favor.
Yeah.
That's a ton of favor.
Why not? Let's just do it. 1, 2. And I'll get rid of this one too.
Wow,
Go up 1,
that was a
1.
very
No cards.
bold move.
Well, I've got crap for cards anyway.
Yeah,
so
I had
might
some
as
pretty
well.
bad cards too. So I'm going to trigger this one. I'm going to get 3 points. 1, 2, 3, and then I could, if I had, I don't have food, so I can't trigger that one. So it's kind of throwaway.
Okay.
So I just got the 3 points, and
So we get one more round.
yeah, this is it. Last round. This is tough. The cards are not
Jeez.
doing well for me.
Ay,
right
ay,
now.
ay.
Oh man, these are just not good cards. Oof.
Right? Oof is right.
Ouch. I'll put that up top, and I'll put
It's ridiculous.
this one down below, I guess. Yeah, these are bad.
Yeah, these are really bad.
Bad hand for me. There you go.
I guess.
Show us
Yeah.
the cards.
More cannons.
More
This
cannons.
is literally all I keep drawing.
Wow, okay. And you can't even activate that one.
Why not?
You don't have any cards to discard.
Oh, shoot!
Yeah.
Oh, son of a gun. Son of a cannon.
Oh, man.
Well, I might as well just do this one then instead and forfeit.
Yeah,
my turn,
so this is
'cause
a
I
good
don't wanna give that
example.
up.
If
Okay.
you
Yeah, so if you like, so let's I'm going to play this here, right? So the color doesn't match. I can still play it there, but I'm
Yep.
basically forfeiting the action.
Yep.
Because you can't take the action if the color doesn't match. You can't get the bonus if it doesn't match. But I do get
you get nothing.
nothing.
You get
So I
absolutely
get a
you get
card.
absolutely
Yeah.
nothing. But what you're doing
I
is
get a point.
you get nothing.
I get a point.
You activate none of it.
I get a point.
I think you draw a card. I think you draw a card.
Okay.
I can check. I'm pretty sure you draw a card. We don't
sure you get a
hardly
point.
ever do this, but I'm pretty sure you draw a card when you don't match. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't draw a card. All right, so you drew your
I
card,
drew my
right?
card,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get a card. You don't get a point.
Yeah.
We'll go to mine. All right, so I'm activating this lady, and I'm going to get 3 points, and I can get rid of a card, which I'm going to do, and get 4 more points.
Nice.
So that's 7 points. Yeah,
You're really racking in the points.
that's gotta do what I gotta do. All right, so we are doing the interim scoring. You have the cannons for
Yes.
sure.
Yes,
I've got
I'm all
2,
cannons
4,
all the
6.
time.
Yeah, you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cannons. Wow. 2,
many
3. That's
cannons.
4 points for you.
Okay.
I've got the books.
Yep. That's again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books this time.
Yep.
I get to build in any city, and I will build in Kiev.
Okay. Very
Even
good.
though I don't really want to, but I need to.
Yeah.
So I will
It's not
build
about what
Kiev.
you want.
It's about what I need. All right, so Kiev has been built. Next is
Our
the
points. Favorite points.
point per city.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me.
5 for you.
5 for
1,
you.
2, 3, 4, 5. I get an extra one for that, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next is points here. So you're gonna get 3 points. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna get 2.
Yep.
1, 2 for the track, favorite track. We sweep.
Okay.
And we are on to the last decade, folks.
Yes.
This is moving along very quickly.
It is.
We get 2 cards at the end, as
Yep.
long as you're not
And I
above
can
your
take
hand
'em.
limit.
Yeah,
and
I'm
I
never
have
gonna
no
be above
cards. Well, there are some that let you draw. That's the big thing, right? So that's how we end the decade. We have our 3 cards out. Now we draw 2 for the start of the decade. These are the 2 cards that don't apply to hand limit always.
Right.
The ones that you do at the end of the scoring don't count. You can't go above your hand limit. You would get
Right.
points instead. All right, back at it. This is it. Last decade. This has been a tough run.
It has been. It definitely has been.
A really tough mutter.
I don't even know. I guess
You don't even know.
you don't even know.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go.
Wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Is that what I wanted to do?
Actually, I'm gonna go with him. And then maybe,
Ooh.
just maybe.
Oh. No, I think I need to do this.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah, he's probably my best bet.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be. It sucks. I don't want to give this up.
Never gonna give. Never gonna
I was like, I knew you were gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew it. Yeah, I like. I don't. It stinks. So I could wait and see what I get. Okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm good. I just gotta.
I don't know. You keep pulling cards back.
I know. I'm a mess. Okay. There. Okay.
All right, go ahead. Flip them.
It's just resources. All right. So I get to draw a card
For
for
every
every
one of those.
one of these or one of those.
No,
I gotta
it's
pick one.
not
So
even.
one.
This is where it's tricky. It's not an or. It's an and. So for every of those
This
two,
and this.
you get a card. So count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. You get 5 cards.
Yeah.
How many do you have in your hand right now?
I have 3 in my hand, so I'll
1,
get
2,
3 and a
3,
point.
and you get 2 points. 3 cards. You get 3 cards
2 points.
and 2 points.
Oh,
1, 2.
perfect, okay.
Yeah, those draw card ones are
Yeah.
really good.
Okay.
They're really good. So let's go to mine. We have that. And I'm activating this guy. So that is, for every book, I get 2 points. And as long as there's no number in the center of that black triangle, you can do it as many times as you satisfy it. So that's 2, 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get rid of a card to go up on the track here. It's not really worth it to me, but I need to do it. So I'll get rid of a card and go up the track. Ugh, that hurts.
I had to get rid of a card.
Yeah, it hurts. All right, go ahead. That goes there.
Wow, this is weird. Oh, interesting.
Put that there. This is tough.
Yeah, this is really tough. I don't know if let me see if I have the one. Could do that. That, and that, I guess. Alright, let's try that. Feels cheap, but we'll do it anyway. And, I can't activate anything, though. Yikes. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, we're gonna do that. And ay. I guess this. It's like so many cards to get rid of. I don't know if I want to do that. Look at these gold cards.
Gonna make me rethink my actions here.
Why? Am I really? Why?
Why? Yeah, I am gonna rethink my actions.
Why?
You didn't give me enough time to rethink mine.
Oh.
Why? Why not? Sitting here waiting
I know.
patiently.
Waiting
This is normally
patiently.
like a 30 to 40 minute game. I'd say.
Normally
It's
it's
not really a long game.
No, it's not. I'm just overthinking everything. Ah, this is what we'll do. We'll go there. That guy. And we'll do like this one.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Is that the perfect move?
Probably it is.
Go ahead. Reveal it. I can't wait to see.
Okay.
what this is going to hold for you.
Oh, I don't know why I did this.
All right,
This is
so
stupid.
looks like a discard 2 cards to build a house in the yellow zone.
I know. You know what's the thing is though? I had this other card that's like discard 3 cards.
Oh, they have to be the same color, by the way.
To get 10 points.
Yeah.
I had 3 of the same color.
I know, that's what's
but
tough
I
about
didn't
it.
want to get rid of them. So I'm actually going to use this opportunity. I'll discard 2, and I'll discard this one, and I'll discard this one to put a house in Moscow. Because I needed that connection.
All right. Do you have those 2 irons, or is that iron, or is that
It's
no.
caviar.
Do you have 2
No,
caviars?
I don't. Unfortunately.
All right, so let's go to mine. I get to draw a card for every iron and caviar I have in my supply. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could draw 6 cards.
Why they wouldn't just put like a plus sign?
So I'm going to draw, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then get 1 point. Bloop. That's a lot of cards. That's the way to do it, folks.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
2 cards.
2 cards. There you go. Let's see what we need to do next.
Of course. I pulled a Moscow card now.
Oh, you did? That's fantastic.
I better hear that on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Interesting. I kind of like... Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, I like that one.
That's the
Actually,
one. That's the card.
I like...
That's the card.
No, I don't like that one. I guess I kind of like this one. Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Do you though?
The question is, do I want to activate it? And I think I do. Yeah, I'm going to activate that one. Go ahead. What do you got?
I've got this one.
Which is,
Ooh,
more
yeah.
card draws, huh?
Yep.
All right, so what do you got?
I've got
For food
1, 2,
and
3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8.
What? Oh, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right.
How many cards do you have?
I have 4.
So you're
I
going
will
to
get
get
2 cards and 6 points.
And 6 points. Big points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
A lot of points in this game.
That's what I needed.
We have
Is that what I needed?
this. So I can discard 2 cards to build 1 blue house. So I will discard 1 and 2. And I will build a blue house. And I will build that blue house in Irkutsk.
What?
No, I'm going to build it in
Irkutsk.
Astrakhan. Astrakhan. So I'm going to build it down here in Astrakhan. And that's going to get me 1 up on the track. So now we've got, if I have 2 iron, and now the bonus is you only ever get once. So
Yeah,
you can't get them multiple times. So if I have 2 caviar, rather, I get another favor. So I do have that. So I'm going to go up once again. That is it. 2 more cards. This is the last card
Of the game.
of the game. Last play.
What?
Yep.
Bum, bum, bum.
This is for
Great. For all the
everything.
marbles?
Yep, I know exactly what I need to do as
You
well.
do?
Oh no,
What?
this isn't gonna work. I screwed myself. That was bad. That was a gamble and I failed.
Did you?
I did, yeah. That was a bad one.
I have so many cards.
So I'm gonna have to not do that then. I'll have to play this one instead. That's unfortunate. That really is unfortunate. Okay. Hope this pays off. Because I messed up.
You done messed up.
I did. I mean, it didn't crush me, but...
I just have too many cards. I can't even think about what I want to do right now.
All right, let's take a look at the board.
Okay.
All right, so...
Let's see. We'll do the... Is that the one? Nope. That's not the one I wanted.
You
we'll
good?
Do that. Yeah. Did I put this here? Did I not
That was from
flip
your
this?
last one. You never flipped it.
Oh, I just took the
You just took the action.
Yeah, I was a little bit premature on that, I guess. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we'll do that.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm not
go ahead.
like...
Reveal your final activity.
Hold on a second. What?
Let's make sure it is the absolute perfect card before you do this, because...
You know what? I can't with you right now. All right, so I'm going to build a residence in Voronezh.
Okay.
Here, take this guy.
All right.
And I do have all these.
All right, so you will go up once
So
again.
let's go up once on that.
And that is it.
That's it. That's it.
My turn. Let's see what we have here. So, I'm going to build a house.
Okay.
Residence in one of these cities. I'll go in Novosia, right up there. Right. So I'm going to go right here to Novosia. Go up one.
Okay.
If I have 2 books, I go up another.
Nice.
That. That's it.
All right.
That's all of it. So now we're going to go through our interim scoring
again.
and then endgame. So
Okay.
do you have the cannons? You have 2, 4, 6. To my 3, you're going to get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is books. I've got 1, 2, 3 books.
I have 1 book.
All right. So I'm going to put out yet another residence anywhere on the board. So this is great because
that's
I
great.
did not.
Was that your
screw it.
gamble?
Yeah, that was my gamble. So, boom. I'm going to go here to Irtusk.
Yeah, there's no way I was going to get more books than you this time.
Nope. I think I won books every time, and you won cannons.
Yep.
Next is cities. Yeah, for you get it cities. Point for every city. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
All right. So now we are on to points. We both get 3.
Yep.
Push those up
1,
3.
2, 3.
And then we are going to sweep, but it doesn't really matter because it's the end of the game. We're going to get 2 cards now. What's your limit?
7.
So what do you have?
4,
So you're going to
5,
get your
6.
2.
I get.
You only get 2
3,
cards.
4, 5, 6. So I get 1 card.
Oh, you do. You had 6 cards.
I had 6 cards.
Okay, so then you're going to get 1 point, and I didn't have enough, so it didn't matter. But now we're going into. Actually, you know what? We don't. Give me that. Take that point away and give me your card back.
Oh, because we don't do that.
So in the final round, my bad. In the first 2 decades, you get to draw those 2 cards. In the third decade, you go, instead of drawing the card, you go to the final scoring, and now you count the cards in your hand. And you had how many?
5, 6. I have 6.
You get 6 points. I have 4 cards. I get 4 points. That's how that works.
6, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. So now we get our bonus cards.
Yep.
Right?
How did you do?
I don't think I got it.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you didn't. You have to get at least 5 to score it.
Yeah, so I only got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these.
I got 5, so I get 5 points.
So you get 5 points. I missed it. I always lose track of that.
Yeah, that's what I really tried to focus on it this time.
Yep. So now we're going to do cities, links. Yeah. So you've linked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Times 3.
7, actually. They're all linked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Times 3 is 21. So 1 and 20 is 26, right?
26. What were you on, 6?
Yeah.
All right. I've linked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 24.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 27. That's the game.
Oh my goodness. Catherine,
So
you are the great.
Yes, I am the great. So we would each get these 50 markers. So we got 76 and 77 points.
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah, 1 point difference. That's not that bad.
All right, let's talk about it. There you have it. Catherine, the cities of the Tsarina. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I know, it kind of came down to... See, now I'm wondering, like, I was like, well, if I get... No. It's like you get the 5 points for going to the city, then you get, like, another point. I don't know. Actually, that probably was the best move, because you end up getting the multiplier.
The multiplier's big, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was close. It was good, though.
Really close. We played tight, and we had completely different strategies, which is kind of funny.
It's funny, because, like, with it being such a small game, and a very easy to grasp game, there are a lot of different strategies you can try.
Yeah.
Cards come out differently every time.
They do.
You know? So, yeah, I don't know. What were your thoughts on this?
You know, I didn't know what to expect with this game when we got this game.
Yeah.
And it, I opened the book, and I'm like, okay, this is really light. Like, this is not at all what I expected. I don't know. I guess these games based in, like, Eastern Europe are usually, like, a little crunchy.
A
lot of cubes and a lot of stuff going on. But I'm not disappointed that it was lighter. But it's definitely brain burnery, as you could tell by the decisions you had to make, right?
Right.
There are a lot of decisions, I think, and that's where this game shines, is in that you have a lot of tough decisions in how you want to play your cards. You only have to play 2 cards.
Exactly.
But which ones are you going to play as an activator, which you're just kind of throwing away?
Right, yeah.
And which ones are you playing to be in your tableau? So you've got to manage, what do you want to stick in your tableau? What do you want to stick around your tableau for another round?
Right, yeah, because the stuff you're not activating, like I did that with my cannons. Like I made sure that I had enough cannons there in my tableau that I didn't have to worry about putting more out. And if I did use one, I wanted to put more out for the next time. So, and looking at it now, that could have been another thing that I could have probably done, is actually exploited one of these as opposed to doing my last Moscow, this action.
Yeah.
Just to push up and do a multiplier.
Maybe get an additional point on your multiplier.
Yeah, but you know, here's the thing. I think that I've been really appreciating the design of these lighter game, or I should say like lighter packaged games that play quickly, where you do have those tough decisions to make. So it's like easy to pick up and understand, difficult to master, if you will.
Yeah.
Because I think that, I don't know if it's just, kind of where we're at right now, but they'll probably get more plays in if it's just a quick, take it out, play it, see how we do, and then play it again.
Yeah. Now, look, we love a meaty game.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
You know that.
But we've had limited time to spend playing games, right? We've got a lot of kids, we've got a lot going on, we've got 100 different business ventures. So to really get a game to the table and to play something that's, a little crunchy but not overwhelming, this is a 5-minute setup.
Right.
It plays in about 30 minutes with 2 people, and then you tear it down, you're good. Like, it's really neat. And it goes into multi-use cards, but they're not over-the-top multi-use. So you do have to think about how you want to use them, but it's not like you can use this card 5 different ways. It's either like, all right, do I want to keep this in my tableau, or do I want it to use it to activate something else? Like, that's it. But it's still, that in itself is a tough decision. But I do like the flow of the game. It's quick. It doesn't really, like, the turn sequence, the back and forth, it doesn't matter if you go out of order, because there are enough tokens on every city for every player.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if somebody else gets to a city first. You can only ever put 1 building there. And there's 2 tokens in a 2-player game on every city, because you can only go there once. So you're never going to miss out. No one can block you out of the city. No one can block you from getting tokens.
Yeah.
So the turn order doesn't matter. So if we were to play simultaneously, this game would have been over in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. It would have been super quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we definitely have friends that we play with that like to do that simultaneous play.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, all right, everybody, let's regroup after everybody's played their cards.
Yeah, let me know how you get. So you could play. You could literally
play out all your cards, basically.
A bunch of solitaire games.
Right.
But at the end of your card play, when you get into your interim scoring, that's where you start to look at, okay, who's got the most cannons, right?
Right.
In a multiplayer game, the first place player gets 4 points, second place player gets 2 points, right? When you count books,
talk about the Joker
this one's
tokens,
different, right? Because the top player gets to place a residence, the bottom player gets nothing. The other players in between get a Joker token that can be used as a wild token at the end of the game when doing your
your cannons are interesting too, the way that you score them in multiplayers. I guess it would have to be if you're playing 4-player, right? Because you're only looking to your right and left.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah, the cannons are different.
Theoretically, like if you're playing with 4 people and Anthony's opposite me at the table, and I've got a person to my right and my left who are both no cannons, and I've got one cannon.
You and I would never have to compare
cannons. He could have
cannons.
5 cannons. Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter. And I guess, like, I don't know, thematically, if that, I'm not really sure what the cannons represent thematically, because we're council people, so like, what are we, shooting cannons at each other?
No, you're building up your militia strength. Martial strength, they call it. So you're building up that infrastructure for the country, right? For the Tsarina.
Yes.
So that's what it represents.
Contribution.
Yeah, so, like, I'm definitely a fan of the game, for sure. I do like the speed. I do like the challenge and the strategy. The card play is really cool. What I do find a little disconnected for me is the theme in the whole thing. Like, I'm just playing cards. I don't really know that, okay, this is a market and this represents a builder and this represents, you know what I mean? Like, because that's what it's supposed to represent. The ones with the goods on it, these are markets, right? These are like infrastructure building cards. And you've got like individual people cards who help educate and do other things.
Like influencers and stuff.
Other influencers, yeah. So it's really like, but to me, like that, this could have been any theme.
Right. And I think that's where I get, like, I love these Eastern European themes, and I like
because you're Eastern European.
Because it's my
maybe that's why I like the Chinesey games.
That's probably why. But I like the history and the context of a lot of these. So it's, I don't want to say it's disappointing, because again, it's a lighter game, so you don't have that much time to really engage in the theme, I guess. But I would have loved to see this fleshed out as a like big worker placement game or something, or like a route building game, or an influence. Like when I opened up the map, I'm like, oh, is there going to be like area influence, that kind of thing, and there wasn't. So that would have been kind of cool, but it would have been a completely different game.
It would have been a different game. It wouldn't have been Catherine the Cities of the Tsarina.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So there you have it. I think I think it's definitely a good quick game that's crunchy, and it has some pretty interesting card play. So that's my final word.
Sounds good. I concur.
You concur. Awesome. Well, we hope you enjoyed our playthrough. I think this was a pretty quick one, and we were glad to be able to get this one out and done. We hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to come join us in our Facebook group. Come into our Discord. We have a lot of great discussions. We talk about games all the time.
Yes.
We have a lot of fun. If you're interested in supporting the channel, we have our Patreon. That's down below. No pressure, but we do a lot of cool stuff for our patrons as well.
Yeah. Oh, and I made a Board Gaming Moms Facebook group.
Oh, that's a new venture.
If you're into that, I know it's like, stop with the ventures.
I know, so many ventures.
It's just a Facebook group. It's not a big deal.
So there you go. That's all of our have to get outs, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you.